there living jet setters. I'm in the beautiful city of Istanbul, and right behind me is the Blue Mosque. Well, what do you do when you come to the city of Istanbul? Well, there's a lot to explore, and in this video we're precisely going to tell you what to see, what to eat and what to do when you're in Istanbul. Before we explore the city, I decided to get myself some breakfast, and let's try one of the local restaurants here, the Turkish breakfast. So I've gone for some roasted eggs with some meat, and this is like the local bread, and some Turkish coffee with it. This is the Turkish coffee. Look at the color. Wow, looks strong. Let's try this coffee. That's guaranteed to wake you up. Oh, I like this. This is really nice. Oh, that was a fabulous breakfast. Very nice. And yes, please go ahead and try the roasted eggs with meat. Right then, our first stop is going to be the Blue Mosque, because that opens at 8:30 a.m. and it's absolutely free to enter. So we're going to head over there now. We are the first ones here at the Blue Mosque, also known as the Sultanahmet Mosque. So we're one of the first people here on this day to visit the Blue Mosque, or the Sultanahmet Mosque. Now, why is it called the Blue Mosque is because the interiors of the mosque is built by using almost 20,000 blue tiles, and which gives it the distinctive blue color, and that's why it's known as the Blue Mosque. Because of the distinctive blue tiles with the light seeping in, it gives it that blue color, and that's why it's got its name, the Blue Mosque. And honestly, the first thing in the morning to come here is an experience, guys, because you have literally the whole mosque to yourself. There's no one around, and there's so much tranquility and peace here that it's just unbelievable. It's a really special place, and I hope everyone does get to visit this place. Yeah. Magical. And just a few steps away from the Blue Mosque is the Hagia right there, which is also free, and that opens at 9 a.m. This is beautiful, and if you actually see, you can still see some of the frescoes on the walls, which is of the church. So there you can see like a fresco, and over there too. So it's right now it's a mosque, but it was a cathedral first, and before that a mosque. And if you see some of the architecture, like it still resembles the church. So this probably would have been like the main place where the altar was. It's beautiful. And this is a symbol and testimony that, you know, two places of worship can also exist as one. So I've just sat down here on the floor at Hagia Sophia, and just like the Sultanahmet Mosque, it is so peaceful. I'm just going to sit here for a while and just admire this beauty. If you're wondering what is that, well, that is when it used to be like a cathedral, so that's where the holy water used to be kept. So just to give you a gist of the area, this whole area is the ancient area, the old town, and that's why everything is like walking distance, and this will be like a great place to actually start your tour of Istanbul if you're visiting. So that's the Hagia Sophia right there, and this is where the cisterns is, like the Yerebatan, the Basilica Cistern Museum. Yeah, let's go in. So the price for the tickets is 300 lira. So here we go, guys. Wow. So these are like one of the oldest cisterns, and it comes from the Roman times. And just look at the amount of pillars here. Wow. Now it actually feels like I'm on the sets of Dan Brown's novel, that Inferno movie, and they're searching for the virus here inside this. Now apparently this place can hold 30,000 cubic tons of water. I'm not surprised. I love how they've done this place up with the lights. It just gives that special feel to the place. So another interesting thing when you come down to visit the cisterns is the Medusa head and the shadow that it portrays on the wall, which is really scary. So the Basilica Cistern was constructed by the Eastern Roman Emperor Justinianus I in 542 AD to provide basically water requirement of the Great Palace. Due to the brilliance among the marble columns arising within the water, it was called as the Yerebatan Cistern by the public. Really hope you're enjoying the video so far. I'm taking a bit of rest, and now would be the right time to hit that subscribe button for many more such videos. Now another very important tip, and I want to show you guys this, is like if you're in Istanbul, the three main topmost attraction, the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, or even the Basilica Cistern, gets really crowded after 11:30. So next we're going to be exploring the Topkapi Palace. Now I think there's a huge line, so nonetheless we're going to take the ticket, stand in line, and yeah, let's explore the place because I heard it's really good, so I don't want to miss out on it. Let's go for it. So we have got ourselves our ticket, a little steeper on the price, 650 lira for access to the three sections. Well, you visit only once, so why not explore it? So let's go check it out. Well, this was the council hall of the palace. So yeah, let's go in. So you see the seats here where the council members used to sit and take notes. So there are like 3 courtyards here. Actually thought that there was like one huge palace, but no, it's like different buildings all together which constitutes and makes it the Topkapi Palace. And guys, apparently from here you get the best view of Istanbul, so, and I think that is really true. So this palace is really interesting. And I've been to many palace museums before, but this one is really interesting, wherein it's not one whole building and you have different rooms, different buildings. Like take for example here, this area was actually the room of the chief physician. This room was the sofa pavilion. And you'll get some of the best views from up here from the Topkapi Palace. There in the background you can see that is the Galata Tower. When you buy the ticket for the Topkapi Palace, you have 2 options. One is with the option to visit the Harem, or without it. Well, we have taken the option to visit the harem, so let's go and see what's it all about, the harem section. So not many people have bought the option of going here, so you actually like have the place to yourself to explore. And it is beautiful. It's like the quieter part of this Topkapi palace. In Turkish, baths are very common. So this is the hammam. So this was the hammam for the eunuchs. All that cooking for such a huge palace requires a huge kitchen. So yes, there is a huge kitchen which we are going to explore now. So this was basically the confectionery room in the kitchen, just the confectionery kitchen. So you had all your sweets, breads, etc. Just look at the size of this pot. Wow. And this is the main kitchen now, the main palace kitchen. And the third part which is included in your ticket is the Irene. Yes, there was the Hagia Sophia, but there's also something known as the Irene. So we're gonna head there right now. I braked for lunch and I'm going to try some authentic Turkish food. So I walked into a Turkish restaurant which is like a buffet thing, so they're going to guide me. So let's see how the lunch is. I'm super hungry also with all that walking. So what would you recommend? I mean,
Today we have a special. If you like lamb.
I like lamb, yeah.
This is a lamb liver. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try a little of that,
This is amazing. If you like spicy lamb stew with the eggplant, pepper, tomato inside.
Okay, I'll try that also.
Another one piece is aban kebab inside boneless lamb meat.
Okay.
Bechamel sauce, peas, inside fresh peas, potato, carrot.
Oh, that looks nice. Okay. Okay.
This is steak, Julian steak with mushroom, and the lamb shank with rice.
So let's go with this. Got some kebab, some beef, some lamb. This is like a bun with minced meat inside. Oh, it looks heaven. And some rice and beans to go with it. Tender meat. Excuse me. That food is really good. That was a really heavy meal. Ooh. Gotta burn all those calories now. I'm gonna try dessert. So this is like a Turkish dessert. Pistas and lots of nuts, but yeah, really sweet. It has nuts and all in it, and vermicelli, fried vermicelli. And then it has like a sugar syrup. Well, that was a really great meal. Super filling and tons of calories, but you're on vacation, you gotta try everything. Well, we're gonna head to the Grand Bazaar right now because that's like the thing to visit here in Istanbul for souvenir shopping, and in fact it was also known as the world's first mall. So yeah, let's go check that out now. Now Istanbul is known for its leather. So you'll get tons and tons of leather shop stores here. Wow, look how beautiful those lights are. You have bags, you have spices, all the spices of various masalas. Wow, carpets. Oh, this I think is the carpet section. Look how pretty those lamps are. Turkish delights, which is quite famous. an assortment of different types of sweets, etc. Chess sets. To try some traditional Turkish coffee, you can do that here too. So I picked up some Turkish delights here, and just for as a gift, like to take back. But you get quite a lot here, and chocolates and dates, dry fruits, etc. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. So there you have it, guys, the Grand Bazaar. If you're in Istanbul, you want to find a great place to pick up souvenirs, carpets, bags, anything, you'll get it here. But do bargain, because the prices are set for tourists like you and me. So put your bargaining skills to the test, and you never know, you'll pick up something really nice over here. So another great activity that you guys can do when you're in Istanbul is ride or take a cruise on the Bosphorus River. Now the Bosphorus River basically divides Turkey into Europe and the Middle East. So it's exactly like the line that divides it into two different continents. You can book the tour online, or you can just come down the river and then book the tour on the spot. So I booked the tour on the spot, and just going to take a basic sunset cruise now along the Bosphorus River. So on the cruise, literally you get like all the sights and attractions of Istanbul, and I think it's a great way to spend the evening here. I mean, with all the walking around, just sit on the boat and cruise along the Bosphorus River. The Bosphorus River basically divides Asia and Europe. So that's Asia and that's Europe. That's the tallest tower in Turkey. It's the television tower. So after that cruise, you can actually catch supper along the banks of the river. There are great seafood restaurants here, and of course the catch is fresh of the day catch. So just choose one of those restaurants and yeah, enjoy the sunset and have a nice lovely Turkish dinner.